I'm going to read you a story, and this story is written by Carol McCloud and illustrated by David Messing. He did the pictures, and Carol McCloud wrote the story, and it is called Have You Filled a Bucket Today? And it's a guide to daily happiness for kids. And it's a really good story, and I think it's one that you'll remember for a really long time. So all day, every day, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. We all do. You can't see it, but it's there. That's what I imagine it would look like if you could see it, but it's invisible. You have a bucket, and each member of your family has a bucket too. Your grandparents, friends, neighbors, they all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and your good feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full, and you feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too. So, how do you fill a bucket? How do you fill it up? How do you fill up your own? How do you fill up someone else's? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone. When you say or do something kind, or even when you just give them a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says and does nice things to make others feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you fill their buckets. It's really easy to do. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some of their good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even by just ignoring them. That's a way to empty their bucket. Bullying is definitely bucket dipping. When you hurt others, you dip into their bucket. And you will dip into your own too when you bully others. It takes away from your happiness as well. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They may think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. That doesn't work. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others. Feel good. All day long, we are either filling up someone's bucket or dipping into each other's bucket by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them that you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy. What will mom or dad do when you say I love you? They'll smile, and that's bucket filling. It's so easy. Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you filled their bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill that bucket up. Here are some ideas. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver if you ride a bus to school. He has a bucket too. You can invite the new kid at school to play with you. And it doesn't even have to be the new kid at school. It can be any student. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. Teachers love thank you notes. You could tell your grandpa that you like spending time with him. Can you see him smiling? There are many ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or how old you are. It doesn't cost money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you're filling your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places for all. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? And you'll say, yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you. And there's a picture of the person who wrote the book, and there's a picture of the person who drew the pictures. And I love this story. My daughter still remembers this story from a long time ago.